Hi, Capricorn, and welcome to your 2024 forecast reading. This is going to be an overall view of 2024 for you. We're going to do general speaking 2024 overall. We're going to do job, career, business, and we're also going to do love and relationships, whether you are single or in a committed relationship. I also want to just remind you to continue to watch your monthly zodiac and horoscope and weekly prediction and forecast readings that I do, because that will kind of pinpoint a moment in time, a week, a month, whatever, where this is going to be an overall for 2024. So let's get started. First off, we have, oh, I love this challenge, standing up for your rights. Okay, with the Ace of Canes or the Ace of Swords. So sometimes these are all going to, kind of fit together. Sometimes they will be individual messages, but let's start with this. 2024 is going to be a year for you that is sort of a new start when it comes to the way that you think of things, having maybe more mental clarity than you've ever had before, maybe new ideas, breakthroughs, epiphanies about things, success. But it's all going to be tied around you standing up for yourself. Okay, standing up for your rights. Now, for some of you, what this means is you may find that 2024 is going to challenge you a bit, where you're having to stand up for yourself, what it is you believe in. Maybe some of these new ideas, these new breakthroughs, this new mental clarity that you're going to get and trust is, because intuition comes in there as well, because they should work together. It shouldn't be all ego. It should also be emotionally and intuitively based as well. And I feel like this is a year for you, Capricorn, where you are, and I want to say, not going to have a problem standing up for yourself, what it is you believe in, what it is you believe to be right, especially when it's surrounding any of these, because canes are your thoughts, right? So any, like I said, new ideas, breakthroughs, real mental clarity this year. I love it. Inner child. Well, I already have had this card many times before. And Capricorn, you know that sometimes you can be a little serious, a little too serious, a little too focused. And this is just a reminder for this year. I'm going to read the card. But it is a reminder this year to let the inner child out, but I will read it. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. And with that is the Two of Gifts. The Two of Gifts is like the Two of Pentacles, right? It's about finding balance. And I feel for you, Capricorn, this is always a challenge. And so for 2024, they're saying to you, do not give up while you're standing up for yourself, maybe fighting, marching. I don't know. It could be in your personal life, it could be in your career, whatever it is here. You also have to remember, because you are hard workers and you guys are very easily focused on work and nothing else, you need to still make time for fun, for play, for relaxing. That balance in your life is so, so important. And I feel, Capricorn, they're telling you now here at the end of 2023, so that you start 2024 off with that in mind. I need to have a great work life balance. And if it's not balanced, then you need to get it balanced. See how he's got 2 presents on this side, 2 presents on that side, and 2 presents in the middle. Very balanced. All right, let's keep going. King of the Unicorns. Oh, someone else had this card, and I love it because it reminds me of the Emperor, who I call the King of Kings, because he embraces everything that has to do with your emotions, intuition, creativity, thoughts, clarity, your words, your actions, also finances, your material possessions, how you earn and save your money, your motivation, your inspiration, your passion and energy towards things. That's what the Emperor is, and that's what this King of Unicorns is. And it says, you are blessed with majesty, vision, and power. And Capricorn, you are a very powerful sign, because when you put your mind to something, when you dedicate yourself to something, you go all in. And they just want you to know. But use that power also, I want to say, to make sure that you have a work-life balance. Or this can be balance anywhere in your life, and having fun anywhere in your life. So just keep that in mind as well with the Page of Good Cheer, or the Page of Cups. See, when you are working here like the King of Unicorns, and you're able to work all of those different attributes to your benefit because you have vision and you are powerful, all right, it's really being like the Page of Good Cheer, or the Page of Cups, because pages are young and curious, and they believe that there's infinite possibility anywhere in your life. But with the cups, it's really about creativity and being intuitive and looking at opportunities through that lens and making it happen for yourself. So again, you with the Ace of Swords, you're kind of getting that really mental clarity. You're really clear about things and maybe new ideas or breakthroughs. But then when you put in the emotion into it, it's all about being intuitive. What feels right? What makes me feel good? Is this creative? Because everyone is creative, even you, Capricorn. And are you using your creativity as well? Oh, I love this message for you. Oh, they're really giving it to you for 2024. They're working on every shadow, I think, that you may have, or those things that you know you need to do better in, but you can't help yourself. You're just very determined and detailed, and maybe a little bit regimented at times, but show vulnerability. Don't be afraid to open your heart, to allow yourself to be tender, to be vulnerable, to have your inner child come out and play. King of Canes. Wow. Because what I want to say here with cards, sometimes I do, or with the kings and queens and knights and pages, I often read them as the energy you need to take on or leave behind. And in this case, the King of Canes, or the King of Swords, can be a little cold, can be a little calculating. He can also be a little too truthful, or a little too much of an authoritarian, right? So they want you to kind of leave that energy behind, bring out this playful, childlike energy. Use the King of Canes energy when it comes to standing up for yourself and being clear, because it's swords. That's the mental clarity. The King of Swords is totally clear and knows exactly what it is that he wants and how he's going to do it. But it sometimes doesn't play so well when you're trying to bring out that inner child or trying to be vulnerable. So just keep all of these things in mind. I think this is a very positive year for you. The message for you here, Capricorn, and it's been for a few other signs, is, I want to say, like a gentle reminder. You will find your greatest success, I want to say, in 2024 if you're able to work on these things and make them a part of your everyday life. Okay? Because, hey, standing up for yourself, having playtime, being vulnerable, and just being a powerful, determined, yet fun-loving and curious person is all possible. So I love, love, love this message for you. Now let's take a look at, and these will resonate for you in different ways. It could be family life, it could be work life, however it resonates for you, okay? Where in what area of your life you may need to bring this in. Personally, what I'm hearing is it's in all areas, right? Work-life balance, that pretty much encompasses everything we do from day to day. We go to work, we come home, right? But having that playtime and allowing yourself to be vulnerable, and I want to say vulnerable with your partner, okay? That's very important. It's okay. It's not weakness. Now, let's get into job, career, business. We have the Star. Beautiful. We have the Four of Gifts. Love it. And we have the Eight of Candles, or the Eight of Wands. So when it comes to job, career, business, if you're an entrepreneur this year, it's your time to shine in whatever it is that you're doing. Even for some of you, if it's volunteer work, okay? Keep that in mind. I haven't said that for any other piles, but I should have probably. But it's important that I'm saying it for you for whatever reason. This is a time for you to shine. And maybe we're going back to you standing up for yourself, what it is you believe in. And when you do that, for some of you, this could be the case, or when you allow yourself to be vulnerable, or you take the power into your own hands, or you're having fun, it's kind of all tying together, but we're talking career, work, business here. It's your time to shine. It's your time to maybe take a leadership role. It's your time to maybe stand and be the person who represents something. Maybe it's just you balancing your life out, and with that, you just feel more at ease and are able to stand out in whatever area it is in your job or work. Maybe it's to get that promotion. With the Four of Gifts and the Eight of Candles, this is something that you need to take aim and go after. Do not wait. Do not procrastinate. Do not hold things too tightly. So in other words, it's almost a you have nothing to lose here. This is your year to shine. If you hold on too tightly, whether it be fear or just feeling inadequate or ill-prepared, whatever it is, take a little bit of time and get yourself out of that mode, okay? Do not hang on tightly to it and get moving. This is fast-moving energy. You need to go after what it is. You need to, it's almost like being impulsive maybe. And I know for Capricorn, sometimes being impulsive is a little bit foreign. It's a little bit difficult because you love to plan things out. So this is telling you, be a little bit impulsive. Do not hang on. Do not hold yourself back. It's time to go and shine. Okay? Now, let's look at love and relationships. We have, I'm just going to move these up a little bit, codependency. We have, I left when I saw you with someone. And we have the dragonfly. Okay. What I love about these cards, it's about what's on the cards, but not really, because the messages are coming in from Spirit. So I feel like I can talk about singles in the sense of, if you are single, clearly it's not a codependent issue, but what they might be saying as you're starting out, as you're starting to date, you're still single, but you are dating someone, maybe just, have an antenna up that the relationship isn't codependent, whether it be on their part or yours, okay? Never draw conclusions. If you are single or if you are dating, but it isn't committed dating, then I've had this card come out because I think we all can jump to conclusions, or our perception of something that we see may not necessarily be right. Okay? If, for example, you are out and about one day and you see the person that you're interested in coming out of a building or a restaurant or a coffee shop or an entertainment venue, whatever it is, with someone else, don't just assume that that means that they are now unavailable. That could just be a very platonic friendship and they literally were out for a coffee or out for whatever. So do not jump to that conclusion, okay? This is really, I think if you're able to really keep your antenna up and not jump to conclusions here as I said, the single or just newly dating person, you will find that this could be a relationship that transforms you in some way, that you will learn something from. It could even be really great change where it turns into a long-term relationship, all right? But now for people who are seriously committed in dating or have committed relationships or marriage, this is like a heads up message. I've been saying this a lot with these love relationship readings. There is a time for change, the dragonfly, okay, in the relationship. I think of the dragonfly like the butterfly, okay? What may be happening in 2024 for you is the light is going to shine. Maybe your relationship is a little codependent. And what I want to say here is Spirit wants each of you to be able, it's almost back to the balance card, where each of you are able to stand on your own independently. You come together almost in the sense to make that stronger. I hope that doesn't sound contradictory. It's like two healthy, emotionally and mentally healthy people coming together to make the relationship stronger, to enjoy more together, but not coming together because one is codependent on the other. So if you are finding that in your relationship, then this is the year that you together can work on that so that you're both your own strong, able to stand on your own 2 feet people, that one doesn't need the other, that you are together out of want, not need, okay? And that may come to light for you. That may be something that the two of you need to work on to heal. I don't feel this card in the middle has anything to do with couples that are committed, dating long-term or anything like that. I mean, if it resonates for you, then take it. But I don't feel that's the message that Spirit, God, Source, Universe is bringing through. I feel they're trying to really speak to codependency in these long-term relationships. It's never too late to start working on something, to be lighthearted at saying here, finding out or realizing, coming to light that, oh my God, we are codependent on one another. Let's work on that. And then you adapt and you make the changes, right? You heal it. So those are the main messages for you, Capricorn. I want to very quickly just get 2 or 3 more tarot here for further clarification, confirmation about anything that we have down here on the table for you for 2024. All right. Well, out came 3 cards. So we have Knight of Gifts. Let me just kind of put that there so I can still see. We have, and I'm just going to cover that one a little bit, 2 of Good Cheer. And we have the Krampus, all right, which is your card, Capricorn, the Devil card. So I love that. This is your year to, one, I want to say, break free of anything that you feel is holding you back, to break free of anything that you feel has kept you maybe in a state of addiction or entrapment, again, meaning things like not a great work-life balance. You've been too focused on work and not enough on relationship, friends, family, what have you. That is like being chained and held back. Only running and chasing after the money, the shiny things, right? Those can be things that can hold you back. And this is a year where that, yes, they want you to stand up for yourself, but they also want you to find balance. And I feel that breaking free of some of these things that hold you and trap you, that you feel might be good for you, but really isn't, it's time to let that go. This is a time that I want to say it's just harmony and peace and balance. Two of good cheer or two of cups is, you know, even when it comes to your work here, right? I said it's your time to shine. It's finding that perfect partnership. And we can take this card and apply it to basically everything on the table here. It's finding the partnership, whether it's with you and your job, you and your significant other, finding the perfect significant other, finding the work-life balance. That's what this is all about, just being emotionally balanced. Okay? And with the Knight of Gifts or the Knight of Pentacles, that is, and you'll love this, Capricorn, it is hard work doing all of this, but you are the person who can do that. You're good at routine. You're good at being responsible. You're good at being methodical. You're good at working hard in the daily grind, but not to the detriment of your own inner child, okay? So those are the main messages, Capricorn. I hope that you enjoyed them. Look, I think this is a very positive year for you. A little bit of work. I almost feel like this is just kind of like a, you know, a cheerleader kind of message for you. It's like, if you can do these things, Capricorn, you will be successful. It will be a very happy year for you. Don't sell yourself short and stay entrapped in what you think it is that you should be doing this particular way. So I wish you all the best, Capricorn, for 2024. Thank you.